Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a look at something a little different. These Lerdisk 128MB micro SD cards. Yes, you heard that right, 128 megabytes. In a world of terabytes and gigabytes, these tiny cards carve out a niche for themselves. They're explicitly marketed for small files and older devices. So let's dive in and see if they live up to their promise. This pack comes with 3 128 megabytes cards, perfect if you need multiple cards for different devices or just want some backups. The packaging clearly states these aren't meant for your smartphone's 4K videos or your action camera's high-resolution footage. They're aimed at users who need to store small files, maybe on older MP3 players, early generation digital cameras, or even for transferring data between older computers. Think of them as digital floppy disks in a way. The manufacturer, Lerdisk, highlights their compatibility with devices possessing micro SD card slots, including some older phones with limited storage capacity. They even mention that some older phones can only support up to 32 gigabytes, making these tiny cards a viable option. It's a refreshing approach to cater to a specific need rather than trying to compete in the mainstream market. One of the key selling points is the claimed stability. Lerdisk states these cards are produced with high-end NAND flash memory and undergo rigorous testing. They even offer a 3-year warranty, which is a decent length of time for such a budget-friendly product. This suggests a level of confidence in their quality and durability. Now, I know what you're thinking. 128 megabytes is incredibly small by today's standards. And you're absolutely right. But that's the entire point of these cards. They're not trying to be something they're not. They're filling a specific need for users who don't require massive storage capacities. Think about simple text documents, low-resolution images, or basic MP3 files. These cards can handle that kind of data without a problem. In my testing, I used these cards in an older MP3 player and for transferring files between a couple of older laptops. They performed exactly as expected. Transfer speeds were decent for their capacity, and I didn't encounter any compatibility issues. It's important to manage expectations here. Don't expect blazing fast transfer speeds or the ability to store large files. These cards are designed for a specific purpose, and they fulfill that purpose well. So who are these cards for? They're ideal for anyone with older devices that require small amounts of storage. They're also a good option for transferring small files between computers or for storing basic documents and files. If you're looking for a cost-effective solution for simple storage needs, these Lerdisk 128 megabytes micro SD cards might be worth considering. Just remember, they're not designed for modern smartphones, cameras, or other devices that require large storage capacities. They're a niche product, and they embrace that niche.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.